All right, Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana, and we're looking at the group facilitator here. Not necessarily a mentor, but he is moving the group along and helping them go through the process and encouraging them to work with one another. A little different than a mentor, but more of a facilitator, helping get things done. How to lead, learn. And it said lead, but it also has learn in there. You have to learn and you have to lead too.
One important part of getting the class to move along throughout the process is to make it a fun. Some are going to be tired, so as you practice or you discuss along, sometimes you need to get the group members to rise and practice. That alone also gives them some form of energy to continue with the rest of the activities.
Read is interesting, but actually encouraging them to go through the process and learn from one another and learn from the Spirit.
The read is a read, it must be read. So what happens is I just call on a discussion member, Brother Charles, can you please take the read for us?
Vamos a leer la cita.
So they have parts to read, and the facilitator encourages them to read that, get this done. You only get this done usually an hour and a half's time. It's not always easy to do. There's lots of work outside the classroom as well as things to do and to follow up on in the classroom.
Of discussion, and then we discuss.
You gotta watch what they're doing and make sure they're on time too.
In the middle of a learn, and then we are getting to a watch. Quickly, I prompt the group members that at this point, we're going to watch a very important video that we should listen attentively because after this,
there are videos to watch in this group. Now, you have to understand that they're doing more than just going through a booklet, watching videos, learning from one another, following the Spirit, following promptings, acting on those promptings, using the book resources and the videos, using the group. This is a bigger picture than just that. The church members have been trained in the LDS Church to look at what resources we have available, what skills we have available, to use those skills and help one another out with those skills, the assessment of those skills, and to go from a ward to a stake to even beyond, and to use the skills in the stake if they're not in the ward, and beyond that if they're not in the stake. Can you imagine some tremendous challenges coming in the world and people being unemployed or being a large unemployment or large problems? You're going to have to mobilize groups of individuals to get things done and to work together. You're going to have to develop leaders and skills within those groups to move things together. This is a lot bigger picture than just helping individuals now. This could be a very important key to enroll others in the future, depending on what financial situations happen or economic situations or other situations happen. You're trying to develop the individuals and educate the individuals and work with the Spirit and work with the cooperation and team effort as a facilitator.
we'll be discussing.
To go on the mission, I need a passport, which now costs $250.
Now you're looking at this in Spanish and in Africa, probably some Central American countries had great success, but there's more than that than just what's going on. Remember, there are assignments in the book.
So, okay, you can practice. You have just 3 minutes to practice. So as they are practicing, like, yeah, you have 2 minutes.
Now they're going to discuss things, work on things, come back and report on things in this group. A lot more going on in this type of learning, this type of group experience, this type of self-education and working with the Spirit and with the group and with individuals and different ideas can really help people grow and get confidence, not in the Lord and the revelation that comes, but in the group. And we're going to give you a link to some of these things that are going on in some of these booklets. These are free to non-members as well as members. And starting with the members, but we're going to have to go outside of ourselves to really work in the neighborhoods, communities, and individuals to really get things going in cities and areas. The priesthood is going to have to wake up and go to work and so is communities and the teams and the groups and the facilitators and the resources we have. We can no longer just sit by and let things happen as they're currently done. Things are moving too fast to do that type of learning anymore. And this is Roger Martin for Billings, Montana. Look at the link that I'm going to give on this. This is free to members and non-members. They're starting a new group here in Billings, Montana in the end of this month, and I'm going to get in it. I'm going to work through the 4 things: the financial areas, the improvement in the employment, job search,